Eye-opener, tariff or not tariff, President Trump. I keep hearing how tariffs will hurt consumers in America. This, I believe, may be true, but only because America has outsourced most of its manufacturing capabilities. In your first term, I wrote to you and urged that you treat any business or corporation that employed 50% or more of its workforce outside of the United States as a foreign entity. Whether it was an American company or a foreign company, tax the products they want to import into America as if they were produced by a foreign entity. This plan, I believed, would prove beneficial during your first term as president, because Americans still had money and represented a consumer base that could justify domestic and foreign investment in manufacturing in America. Today, however, I think there is a need to first building up and distribute more wealth to more people in America before such a plan would be feasible. After 4 years of Biden, far too few Americans have the disposable income to make America a very sought-after market. With so much wealth inequality, the elites have more money than they can spend. They can only eat so much food. They can only wear so many clothes and pairs of shoes. They can only buy so many cars and so much gas. In other words, the 1% could never, nor would ever spend as much as the rest of us. They are already spending whatever they need to survive and thrive, so the extra money they've gotten from us will be stored in some vault or bank where it won't circulate in the economy. If, however, you can somehow unlock the money that the elite currently hoard, putting tariffs on imports would make sense. If you truly want to make America great again, you must make it great for everyone, which ultimately means redistributing the wealth that the rich have been allowed to take. To find out other ways you're being screwed by your current leaders, check out the posts on this blog daily. Learn about the biggest and worst issues that America and its people face today. You can also check in to learn about those issues that America and its people will face in the near and distant future. If, however, you would like to learn about possible solutions to either mitigate the worst impacts of these issues or solutions to avoid them altogether, keep listening. The problems we face are not as complicated as so many leaders and news reports claim. They are man-made and are only claimed as complicated so those who are responsible can maintain control. For example, there is a persistent argument that moving government is like turning a cruise ship around. It is supposedly a long process that can only be achieved incrementally. While this may be true for laws and policies that benefit the majority of Americans, it does not seem to be so for that smallest of American minorities. When one examines the policies and laws that benefit that minority known as the elite or the rich, the speed at which those laws are passed is exponentially faster. While most of us sit on the deck chairs waiting for the Titanic to avoid the myriad of icebergs of which we seem to continually run afoul, the elite ride comfortably in speedboats. If, according to our Constitution, all men are created equal, why do the rich live quite different lives than the rest of us? Where is our speedboat? In 2018, Chris Osman wrote a book highlighting the problems humanity would face if more power, wealth, and control were funneled to a small group of individuals, groups, or organizations. In that book, Mr. Osman provided solutions, from himself and others, to the inevitable problems we would all face. In it, he also provided a means for the public to analyze, compare, and contrast the words and deeds of those we've chosen to follow against our real-world experiences. To this end, Mr. Osman provides the means for readers to disseminate information as provided by their news sources of choice, their elected officials, and any other authority they choose to follow. The book, titled Solutions, Enough Complaining, Let's Fix America, offers a means to hold leaders up, not just to a higher standard than is currently accepted, but to one that will improve lives. For terrific solutions, click the link below and get your copy today.